fall semester when our director, Jasmine, texted me like, hey, do you want to do the Vagina Monologues at Murray State? And I'm like, sure, why not? And little I know what I was getting myself into at the time, but we started doing info sessions kind of in the later fall semester, and throughout that time we started getting people, then we had auditions, and we had a couple rehearsals before the spring semester started, and once spring started we kind of kicked it really into gear and things started fully coming together.
For the first time in 4 years, Murray State performed the Vagina Monologues. The play was put on by the Women's Center to help raise awareness to Murray State's campus and also raise support for the Merriman House Domestic Crisis Center in Paducah.
It's a series of monologues that were composed after the author of the piece, Ensler, interviewed over 200 women, kind of drew out some common themes and stories, and it ultimately kind of encompasses into a female empowerment piece on a lot of different women's issues.
With sensitive topics ranging all the way to sexual assaults, there are warnings to the audience.
It's a little bit of a taboo topic to talk about. And when we make things taboo, we kind of put things under the rug, and there's a lot of educational pieces that we miss out on. So when we don't have the openness to talk about vaginas or things like that, things just kind of go missing, and we don't really know a lot about it. So it's intentional. It's all in the script by Ensler. Because you want to touch on different women's issues like the societal pressure to shave your pubic hair and kind of what that means as a woman, to sexual assault and how 1 in 4 women on college campuses are raped every year, and it's really disheartening to hear things like that. So we need these sort of pieces to work against that. I know the New York Times, back when the show first kind of came out, called it one of like the most political moving pieces of the decade. So really powerful, something that's been popular around college campuses, and it's kind of like the perfect audience for it.
If you would like to be a part of the Vagina Monologues in 2017, contact Jasmine Wilkerson at jwilkerson5@murraystate.edu. For more on this story and other stories, visit thenews.org or pick up a copy of the news on campus.